Hey everybody, welcome to OPP. TJ, how you doing?
Good, man.
Good.
Stoked about the new intro.
Yeah, isn't that pretty sweet? Yeah.
Classic, man.
Yeah.
It's getting better.
Yeah, I got too anxious with that 60-second countdown.
Right? I know what you mean, man. Yeah, too much.
Yeah, and too many times it got mixed up as Tech Tuesday, so that's good. Yeah,
all good.
Yeah.
Glad we're branching out.
Yeah. And first time in person, both of us. Usually one of us is traveling or something.
Yeah, good to be back in the city and doing it all together, man.
Awesome. Well, thanks for being here again, and we got a special OPP today because we're rolling it with an announcement as well. And today's OPP guest is also our newest board member. As you guys know, we put a call out for a new board member. We have Wayne Barksdale and Calvin Harrell step in back a little bit.
Legends.
Yeah, super legends. They're still going to be like as advisors on the board. They'll still be at SPAC, but they're going to take lesser of a role, and we're bringing in someone new. So
new blood.
New blood. So here we go. Let's introduce who that new person is. Hello.
Dude, congratulations.
Thank you. I am so excited.
Yeah. It's been a whirlwind of a week.
It has.
I mean, on the SPAC side, we had a lot of people that applied, a lot of great people actually. Like it was a very hard decision.
Yeah.
And last week we did a whole bunch of interviews, phenomenal people, very close on the interviews, and then we announced to Cheryl that she got it. And then I said, hey, we're going to do OPP, and it drops in like a couple of days, and TJ's leaving next week. We got to do it Friday. And Cheryl, you can tell us how's your week been so far?
Well, let me think. I have 5 dogs and 2 babies here because I am babysitting. And so it's been no sleep, just a little crazy.
Yeah.
But I am so excited and I'm so honored. So I told you guys I might be a hot mess, but I'll do this.
And like we said, we want the real Cheryl. So hot mess Cheryl, here we go.
This is it. This is no sleep for 2 days with a 3-year-old kicking me in the head all night.
And we were trying to time it for nap time. And you're like, okay, the baby's going to go down for a nap in about 15, 20 minutes. I should be ready.
It didn't work.
And you texted me like 20 minutes later. You're like, only slept for 20 minutes. This is not good.
Yeah. Which is going to be horrible later. But whatever. I'm going to be drinking soon.
There you go. Well, drinking, dealing with babies, no sleep. This is excellent preparation for SPAC for you. So
it's crazy. Crazy. Yeah. This has been a crazy few days. My kids are all in the Dominican at a wedding.
Yeah.
And so everyone
jumped on me. And get to go early too, right?
Yeah, they had to leave early. So it's just been whatever. I'm getting through it. I figure on Monday I'll sleep for days.
There you go.
There you go.
You'll make it.
Yeah, you're not doing a podcast on Monday anymore, so you're good.
Right. I'm okay. It's all fun.
Well, congratulations again. We're excited to have you on the board. We got a lot of great stuff.
I'm so honored. I have to tell you, and the competition was not only so intense, some of my dearest friends. So it was such an incredible journey with you guys. And I honestly can't thank you enough for trusting me and believing me. And I'm just super excited. I really am.
Well, we're excited too. And all the people that applied, I mean, everyone was super gracious. They're like, you know what? I totally understand. I'm still here to help. What can I do for SPAC? So everyone is like on board all the way. So we got a lot of great people. Yeah, it's going to be amazing. Yeah.
Which is, I remember in the interview, that was my last thing I said to you guys. I'm like, I know the people that I'm up against, and whoever you pick will be amazing, and I'll still be here for every step of it. So I feel this, it's such an incredible organization, a group of people that it's being involved is an easy thing.
Yeah, no, it's super awesome. And I remember, I can't remember if we were talking to you, but Matt's just like, why does everyone keep saying that like whatever happens, I'll still be involved. He's just like, I want someone to be like, you know what, if you don't pick me, I'm like, I'm never going to come
And
to
then
it.
I'm gone. That would be so wrong.
Should
And
use
I'm
that
glad
one.
nobody did that. That's a good thing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's
Well,
awesome.
let's get into it because you never know what
Oh.
what animal or kids are going to come
Oh,
up here.
I know. I'm shocked that I'm like by myself right this moment.
Yeah,
It's
Sam's
shocking.
doing a good job. Sam's doing a good job. Right?
He's behind me cursing at me. Trust me.
Yeah.
And
Well,
I'm mad because the waterfall's not on. And he's like, seriously?
Well, he's going to turn it on at the right time. So we'll get ready for that.
I think he's ignoring me now. I'm going to send him a message
There
and
you
say,
go. Do it.
and I'm going to write waterfall. And literally, I might get divorced over this, guys. I just literally sent waterfall. He's gonna
keep us posted.
Yeah, I want to see this shoot on.
He's gonna kill me. Okay, so anyway, jump right in.
Let's jump right in. So tell us, like, how did you get started in photography?
Wow, it's all I've ever done. It's in high school, I took a photography class, and my father had a darkroom in the basement. So I grew up with a darkroom, and my dad being a hobbyist, and like my dad collected antique cameras. They're in my office now. Like, it's just been always something in my family. And I went to college for photography, became a portrait photographer, and I was going to be the best portrait wedding photographer you ever saw. And that was all I did until I had kids. And then I had a daughter that wanted to dance, and she was terrible. And then I had a daughter that did, it's true. And I had a daughter that did cheer and gymnastics. And through all of that, which is that story, I went to every workshop and conference because I was still going to be the best portrait senior photographer. And I made Sam, my husband, build all these things. Hence the bridge to Narnia and the waterfall and the pond were for me to shoot seniors. And then down below right there is a big greenhouse with windows and chandelier and a old porch, like an old swing, tire swing. I can't even tell you the settings I made him build that all sit here and rot except for the waterfall. Because that's pretty and I like it, but yeah, it's not on. But that's why we have it. He was like, "You're insane." I'm like, "Well, I went to this workshop and they had these settings in there."
And I need it.
I was a nut. And so then when my daughter started doing it was cheer, I went to a cheer competition and I saw a photographer and said, "I could do that." And my husband was like, "And we could do it better." Boom. That was it. It was the beginning of volume for me, which is, oh God, it's 25 years ago was volume,
Wow.
26 years ago, and never turned back. And I quit all the other stuff and that's it. And I did a lot of any kind of volume someone would throw at me at the beginning. And now I just do cheer, dance, and gymnastics. That's it.
That's it, eh? Wow.
Yeah.
And 25 years.
I've been doing this, God, for 40 years I've been in business, 35 years I've been in business. But in college, I did it just for fun. But yeah.
Wow. And it's called Cheryl Z Photography, right?
Yeah.
What's the Z stand for?
My maiden name is Zelliger.
Got it. Okay.
So the Z, it was kind of like growing up, everyone always tagged us with the Z. And my dad always wore a big Z on his hat. So it was just kind of like the Z stuck.
Yeah.
So I kept it.
Big Z. All right.
Yeah.
And obviously, like you went to a bunch of shows. Like, maybe tell us about your first conference. We always like to hear the first conference. Not
my
SPAC.
Very first. It was not SPAC. My very first. Can I say what it was?
Yeah.
My very first conference was Sync. Not Sync. Sync. It was Sync Sports because it was near me in Lancaster. And I live in Harrisburg, and it was like 45 minutes away. And I heard about it, and I knew it was close by. And I was like, okay, I'll go. And I hated it. I was miserable. I wanted to leave. I didn't know anyone. I thought, which is what I see a lot at like SPAC and at conferences, I was intimidated. I didn't think that I had that imposter syndrome, didn't think I fit in. And I was standing in line to check in, and Josh Hanna was in front of me in line, and he was talking to 2 other gurus. And I remember getting on the phone with my husband going, I want to come home. He's like, you're 45 minutes away. Suck it up. And I'm like, no, I don't, I'm leaving. He goes, spend the night. I was like, no. And I met 2 women that night. They asked me to go to dinner. More like it started out 1 woman and ended up being 5. To this day, they're still my very best friends, which
No
is
way.
crazy. Yeah, my very dearest friends in photography. And it's funny, but after my first day, I wanted to leave, and there was a guy, his name's David Grupa, and he was a speaker, and he sat me down, and he's like, what's up? And I'm like, this isn't for me. I don't fit in. And he talked me into staying. And it's my favorite conference story because the speaker sat down, took 5 minutes, saw that I was uncomfortable, and I'm not shy. I was being very shy, and I stayed. It was the best decision of my life because it turned the corner for me for everything that happened in my career.
Wow.
So I value so much that I stayed there. And the funny thing was, the people running the conference was a portrait photographer in my area and had done my daughters when they were little, but I didn't know it was the same person. So then when I figured that out, it just all started to get, and I've never missed it since. I've gone to that conference every year because I felt like that was important to keep those connections.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, I thought the most important decision in life was hopping on to Skylab with TJ.
Hey-o. He's like, yeah, he told me, he's like, hey, do you know Cheryl? I'm like, oh my God. Like, yeah, she was one of our first like ambassadors.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is pretty wild, eh?
Yeah.
It is wild. It is wild, actually. It's very cool.
She's not shy.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny is I was so shy then, and I laugh about it because people are always like, you're not shy. I'm like, no, I'm not. But when you get uncomfortable, it's amazing what happens. So I always laugh about that.
Yeah. So I think like one of your tasks then maybe on the SPAC board is to be like the welcoming committee, making sure that like people don't feel shy.
Right.
Yeah. You give that.
And I already do that. Like, that's kind of my favorite thing, is to find that person that is feeling like I felt. And people are always surprised by the fact that I felt that way. So I feel like I go out of my way to kind of grab those people and say, it's okay. Just sit, or come eat with us, or come have a drink with us. Or because if someone didn't ask me to go to dinner at that conference, I wouldn't have met my very best friends. So I'm always like, you know, I'm always happy for one more person to join us and another new person to become a friend. And I think it's so important.
You're
back. And that's fair.
Hey,
What's up, Bear?
Where they want to know, sure, they want to know where the waterfall is.
Sam, you had one job, buddy.
Yeah, Michael said you had one job, dude.
Sign the paper,
Wait,
Cheryl.
here comes.
Yeah, sign the paper.
Wait, and I need wine. Does that count?
Fill her up. Fill her up. Yeah.
No, I'm in trouble. Oh
Whatever.
God.
Yeah.
Too funny.
So when we did the SPAC interviews, we asked about like everybody's like worst shoot.
Oh jeez.
And they're, I mean, obviously want to see how people reacted and everything else, but a lot of them were like really funny. So maybe take us through yours, because that was heartbreaking.
And it's funny because most people out there that know me they would tell you what it is, because I did a 1,500 kid soccer league. No, baseball league in Maryland, which is like 1.5 to 2 hours from me. And I am a cheer, dance, and gymnastics girl. And that's my like specialty. But at that point, I was still shooting football, soccer, baseball, anything. Volume people tend to shoot anything they can get their hands on and don't use the word no. So I learned the word no at that point in my career. And literally my husband was thrilled because it wasn't a bunch of girls in tutus. He's like, yes. So we go shoot this, and I decided if I'm going to shoot it, it's going to be my way. My brand is black and pink. Everything's pink. So if I'm going to do it, it's going to be beautiful. And I remember a big guru in the communities like, you can't use pink for boys. I'm like, watch me. So, and I'll have to show you the picture. Everything. I had 5 tents, outdoor tents set up, all connected, generators behind them, lights, everything. It was gorgeous. Black and pink flags everywhere, signage. Everything looked spectacular. Sales area, because back then you did paper forms, and I've always shown pictures on site, but with 1,500 kids, I didn't know that was going to be a bad idea.
Yeah.
And then I had to get photographers. So I hired photographers, had a friend of mine come in, and they never put a camera card in their camera. And I was so busy buzzing around that I didn't check. And she shot the whole day. And like, I'd say halfway through the day, 3/4, we've realized that. And sure enough, now what are you going to do? These kids are gone. Yeah. It's opening day of their season. They come, they're gone. So we then, Sam and I went like literally for weeks on end to Maryland every night, set up one tent outside of where they were playing and shot that group. And then we would move on to the next group. And then we'd come back 2 days later and shoot another group, move on to another. It was a nightmare. Yeah. And it took me weeks. And then I had to produce all 1,500. And the truth is, I could shoot 100 dancers or 1,500 softball and make the same money. So
you stayed with softball is what you're saying?
Yeah. But it was mortifying because it was like they keep showing. So Next Gen was who like did all the extractions, and he uses that as his gorgeous photo of this is what you do. And I'm like, dear God, it's embarrassing because everyone that knew me knew it was my fail.
Yeah.
So it's still up there. If you look at their Facebook page, it's still there.
Oh, no way.
It was very pretty, but yeah, it was bad.
I thought it was a pretty good story of like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Yeah, we've all had
I
one
had
of those.
pictures of us standing there with our truck and a tent because we used to take a trailer everywhere, and I had our truck and a tent and shooting 15 kids, and then we would leave and drive 2 hours home, and like it was horrifying.
Oh man. The other thing you talked about is you're also an ambassador for different things. You want to talk about
Lots
that?
of things. Lots of things. Well, I'm working on cheetah stands.
Yeah, those are
working
pretty cool.
on that. They're very cool. But I've been like working with them. I've been working with Got Photo. I've been an ambassador for pretty much since like 5-6 years since I began talking for them. I'm a Westcott Top Pro. Sony calls it something different now, but it's a Sony ambassador, but now it's a Sony Alpha thing that we've been working on. So I'm still working with Sony, but I've been just very busy with the companies that I use representing. And I love it.
Yeah,
I really do. And Smoke Ninja Pro has just come on board with me. So I've been having fun with them.
What's that one?
So, Smoke Ninja Pro. Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah, what is it?
It is. Oh, look, the water's on. Look,
oh, you can see it. Yeah, we can see it. Yeah, there we go.
It's so lame. I used to put girls in those rocks with the water on. It was. Oh God, it's awesome. Somewhere on my Instagram, if you dial back far enough, are all of those pictures.
Okay, we'll definitely have to go check that out after.
It was a lot of fun though.
So you're talking Smoke Ninja Pro. What is that?
Say that again.
Smoke Ninja Pro. What is that?
It's so if you remember, like when volumes, aerosol and smoke became so big. But in my world, it sets off every alarm because I'm inside. I'm never shooting outside. I'm in a very controlled environment at all times, or in my studio. And either way, it would set off alarms everywhere. And Smoke Ninja Pro came about, and it literally never sets off alarms. I can use it in a volume setting. You could stick it on a tripod. You could do, but it literally, I shoot a series of pictures, and the last one is always smoke. So I don't use it the whole time. It dissipates, but it's been amazing. And they just started doing bubbles, which is at SPAC. I was showing the bubbles, but they need to, that has to be more refined because it's not fast enough, but it's coming. But the smoke is like game changer because you can use it anywhere and it doesn't set off anything. So I love it. It's really cool.
Yeah. I did not know.
We'll have to get you guys smoke machines. They're fun. They're really fun. And they're like this big. They're like the size of your phone. They're little.
Really? Huh?
Yeah.
We'll have to look into
They're
that.
awesome. Yeah, they're awesome.
Got any questions, Steve?
You want to see a dog?
One of the 5 dogs you have?
Yeah. This is Cookie. This one's mine.
And yeah, your hands are full babysitting.
Oh.
Maybe what was your first SPAC that you came to? Maybe talk about that one.
Wow. My first SPAC, it was actually Wes from NextGen talked to me into coming. And I remember at that point I had like a few friends and I came and I was mind blown because all of a sudden I was in a place that was just volume, volume, all types of volume. And I was still doing schools back then and daycares and things like that. And it was just my first class was actually Matt's. It's my favorite because my first class, 8 a.m. was Matt's. And I walked in with my friend that I met at my first one, this girl, Kim, sat next to her. And Matt starts asking questions and throwing us flasks of tequila if you got the question. And I was like, this is the best conference ever. But what I loved, honestly, was he was that person that made all of us so comfortable. Mm-hmm. And I thought, wow, it was just the most, he like knew about that we were starting. He knew we were all in that beginning stages. And he talked to us and he spent time with us. And I remember talking to him after forever and like picking his brain. And I thought, wow, the speakers are talking to us. Like, that was really exciting. But that was it. I fell in love. I was like, and I've never missed one since.
That's awesome.
Have been there every year. It was so much fun.
How many years ago was that?
I think like 10.
Okay.
9. Corey and I were trying to figure it out. I think 9, 10. Before COVID, because I remember being there in masks.
Yeah, that was a crazy year. Yeah.
It was crazy. And we were there. We didn't care. None of us missed it.
That's what started it all.
Yeah.
Yeah. My crew, the crew I hang with, like that I've known from conferences, don't miss it. None of them have ever missed it. And the girls that haven't gone that I said I've been friends with forever, 2 of them came to their first one this year.
Oh, yeah.
And that's it. They were like, we're never missing it again.
Yeah.
They just loved it. So I always love that. I think it's that one conference where every conference, sometimes you feel like the unwanted stepchildren being in the volume world. And I always call it that because it's true. And I think that like Sync has Sync Sports. Imaging is doing a great job of bringing more volume. But it's SPAC, it's that safe space where that's all there is. Like you are amongst people. So if you're looking to grow volume, there's nothing like it because it's every aspect, every nook and cranny possible at your fingertips. So like if you need marketing, if you need business, if you need just sit in a room and pick someone's brain and no one, you're stuck there. You're just together.
Just hanging out for a week.
Yeah. There's like nothing taboo about volume in our world. It's like, it's kind of like all we know. Right. So it's cool to hear that.
Yeah. I always love that about it, that you're just kind of in this moment where it's just safe. And it's safe to say, I've never done that. How do you do it?
Yeah.
Or how do I find somebody that knows how to do that? There's someone walking right now in the hallway. They do it. So I always love that there's a resource and a reference, and the speakers hang out. They don't disappear. They don't hide. They're there, right there. Here, do you want cookie also?
No.
What do you want? Here, take cookie too. Wow. They love your waterfall. It's not very fast, but
So good. So good.
It happens to everyone.
I usually sit inside and I put a background on of my studio, and I went to put the studio background on. It wasn't working. So I'm like, whatever. And I was sitting out here because it's so nice out and the dogs could be, and I'm like, it worked.
No, the waterfall looks awesome.
Do you want to
Yeah.
hear my first fail at SPAC?
Sure.
Such a good story. My first time teaching at SPAC, I was super excited and I had to do a live on stage. So trust me, your first time teaching somewhere, you do not want it to be a live. And I taught at that point other places, but I was so excited to finally be on stage at SPAC. And I have the huge ballroom and all the lights. And it was lights I'd never used before because I didn't travel with any of my stuff. Nothing worked. Nothing. My lights wouldn't fire. Everyone's trying to make them fire. My friends are there trying to fix it. Nothing worked. And I had literally a room full of people. And I just kind of kept talking to them. I'm like, sorry. Okay, well, we'll just show you the poses. Nothing fired. It was, and everything was tethered. It was mortifying. And at least 4 people wrote, well, she should learn how to use lights before she teaches. But I was like, I'll never forget. I was so upset. And Corey gave me a hug and goes, it's all good. Someone's always going to say something. It's all good. You recovered well and just kept going. And at the end of that SPAC, I walked up to Calvin and I was like, he's like, how was your experience teaching? And I started bawling. And he looked at me and he gave me that big bear hug he does. And he goes, everyone has that. SPAC has that effect on everyone. And I'm looking around.
I'm pretty sure we had the same. Like, yeah. I think our first speaking was, hey, this guy didn't show up. You guys got to go on and talk. And our dad made it do it. And we're like, we don't even know what we're talking about. He's like, just go. You'll figure it out. I'm like, yeah.
Right. Just talk.
We're unprepared. Yeah.
I've actually done that at SPAC also. I had to talk about schools for someone that didn't show up. And I don't do schools anymore, but I got through it.
Yeah. I think that's how SPAC really started. Remember, there was no preparation for speakers.
None.
Yeah.
It's just you showed up and you're like, okay, here's what we're gonna do. I need 4 people per panel. That was always the signature one, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the rooms weren't even full. It's insane to see what it's become and what it means to people. It's just
I love that.
We went,
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What was your first SPAC? How long ago?
You went a year before me, I think.
Yeah.
San Diego, yeah?
No, and it was in Vegas. Mine was 26 years ago. My dad took me when I was 19.
Wait, I love that.
Yeah.
I wish my dad would have loved. My dad was a doctor, so that was just a hobby, but he would have loved it. That's so cool.
Yeah. Our dad's been going to SPAC for a long time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then he's like, hey, you want to go to Vegas? I'm like, yeah, sure. And then I think I went. Then a year or next year you came.
Yeah.
And then we've gone every year since. So yeah.
I love that. I never knew that.
Yeah. So yeah, we've
seen it through the beginning. Well, you before me, but really from nothing.
Yeah, we've seen it from 200 people, 200 members.
Oh man,
all the way up here. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The first one I went to, there was only 2 sessions. You flew in on Friday night, had dinner. There was a Saturday AM session, lunch, Saturday PM session, and then everyone went to dinner, and that was it. Yeah. 2 sessions. Yeah, and 4 vendors.
And now look.
Yeah, and now
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, 4 vendors.
That's
I remember
amazing.
Bob Winko was like, I just showed up with a check and a suitcase, and we'll set up over there. Oh yeah, I'll get you a table soon. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
'Cause I know it started in California, right?
Yeah, totally.
Wow.
Yeah,
Very
but
cool.
we've seen it grow. Man, we've had a really good time.
It's been quite the run.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's fun hearing you say about somebody your best friends, and yeah, I think it's similar to say like some of the greatest times that we have is like around this full week now, Monday to Friday, which blows my mind. Like again, it used to just be like a little weekend thing, but now we're there
a full week.
All the way through the week.
Yeah,
it's wild.
The connections are insane. I always tell people, if you just stay down, don't go out in your room, the connections you make are unbelievable at this.
Yeah.
Like these are, I can't wait every year to get there to see the people, because these are the people that you connect with. And I talk to all the time, my photographer group. So I love it.
Yeah, the hallway, reuniting with you. You kind of just like pick up where you left off. It's so funny.
Yeah. It's so true.
It's awesome.
It is cool.
Yeah, Mike was like kind of back channeling to me what was going on with like the process and everything. And yeah, it's like the amount of, like you said, like insanely talented, cool people that are trying to like jump into the board, and just the entire process, and just the amount of interest now. It's wild. Yeah. To think through like from all the years of everything building up to this. So it's stoked that it's you, Cheryl. Like couldn't pick someone better. You're gonna have to write shorter emails though. I love how you dictate these like insane essays all the time. I called you out on that too.
Well, I when I'm nervous, I'm wordy. You'll find that out.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Just so you know, like that's how you know when I'm nervous. I like get really wordy.
Oh, how about when you write ha 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 and it takes up 2 lines? Is that like really nervous laughing?
You know what? So you guys have never seen my texting before. I spell everything wrong. I use a lot of dots. Yeah. And I use a lot of heart emojis because then it makes it all better. Because I spell everything wrong.
So
it's funny. My admin, I always tell people when they get an email and it's spelled correctly, it's from her.
There you go.
Like the Facebook, I have a Facebook group, and I always laugh because if it's spelled correctly and there's no dots or hearts, it's her, not me. Well, now she learned to do it like me. So my daughter's like, Mom, you know that's not correct, the dots. I'm like,
that's just you.
Just own it, embrace it.
There you go.
Be a human.
My daughter's a school teacher, so I get picked on a lot.
Total grammar police, right?
Yeah, she does not like my grammar. Yeah. I usually have to send anything formal off to chat to go fix it before
There you go. Yeah. Well, Cheryl, we just wanted to get you on because obviously we want to introduce you as the newest board member, and then we want to roll into OPP and learn about you and talk about all of that. And we know you got babysitting duties and a waterfall to get back to. So
wait, this is actually kind of nice. I like it's quiet.
You got the break, yeah. No
and they have their nannies inside with the baby, and she leaves shortly. But I was like, oh God, now I have a long night ahead.
Just we could finish the podcast, you could turn it off and just keep talking to the screen. To have some more
right. I'll just sit here and drink wine and no one will find me.
There you go. Perfect.
I wish. Trust me.
We're looking forward to working with you, and
we
have some great ideas. And thank you again for making this happen in 2 days. And
I am so honored. And it's such an incredible group of people. I mean that. And I am so excited. And I've always kind of been super involved. A lot of you are already my friends. And so I've always tried to get as involved as I can. But I'm just excited for the next step. I can't wait.
It's well deserved.
I really am.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yay. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thanks for coming on again.
Well, it was so fun and painless.
I told you, no problem. Right?
It was easy.
Send me the questions. I'm like, don't worry, I'll send you later.
You did great.
I tried that with the interview. I kept saying, Matt, give me the questions. He was like, no, that wouldn't be fair, Cheryl.
Yeah. Already trying to bribe us. Yeah.
We were at Shutterfest. I'm like, come on.
All right, Cheryl. Well,
Well,
thank you. So much.
thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. We'll see you soon. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. See you
Bye,
later.
guys.
Bye. Play out.